The number of Ugandans seeking organ transplant continues to rise, with the consultant urologist and transport surgeon Dr. Frank Asiimwe revealing that nearly 300 Ugandans are in need of kidney transplant. Each of these patients hopes they will find a donor to give in their organ to save their lives.
The largest number being in Chirudu, close to 200, bigger chunk, about 150 being in Mulago, others dialyzing in different centers here in the city.
Donors are categorized into two: the brain-dead donor, where nearly a dead person is the donor, and the living donor, where the donor is alive and can consent on it. Either of these donors are warned against donating for any commercial purposes. This, according to the doctor, is an international principle that must be observed.
But there's nothing like saying that, young man yakabi, mpamu bilioni bibiri. Nawo sera nyo. Kapea kankubi njakuwa milioni. That should not happen.
Dr. Asiimwe says commercialization of organ donation is not just illegal, but also puts the lives of Ugandans at risk. The law gives a punishment of up to 12 years and or cash fine of Uganda shillings 2 billion once found guilty of dealings in illegal organ transplant.
Once it begins happening, then I'll grab this man and take his organ. Very lucrative. The only exceptions might be a government-based compensation of the donor. But once you open the window for compensation, where does it end?
Meanwhile, Dr. Asiimwe has refuted claims of illegal organ harvest in the country.
That's why some time back I talked to people having a mechanical mentality, that you can pluck off someone's something, keep it behind your hand, say, that does not happen. There must be a patient ready to receive that organ. That patient must be in theater, abdomen opened. Then now you work backwards. There must have been cross-matching to make sure there's no rejection. So the one who thinks of plucking an organ from a patient in the corridor is just fantasizing and just movies, you know.
Asiimwe says no Ugandan surgeon has the skills and the knowledge required to do kidney harvest.
I am the leading transplant surgeon in Uganda. But even me, I have not yet finished my training. I've only participated in eight transplants. And the last time I participated was 2015.
With Uganda getting ready to kickstart organ transplant and the Ugandan doctors not ready, experts are set to be brought in from outside the country. Ugandan surgeons will need to learn from these experts for a period of about 3 years before they get ready to carry out activities like kidney transplant on their own.
We have got a team which has been training us since 2014. They are the very same ones who are going to come and now work with us on Ugandans in Uganda. With every visit, they're going to come with a complete team. With every subsequent visit, the team will become thinner and thinner. Maybe the nurses will peel off, ours will take over. Maybe the anesthesiologists will peel off, the others will take over. And eventually, we'll have when the team comes with just a surgeon who comes just to superintend.
The doctor, however, warns this transplant won't be for everyone. He cites post-organ harvest care as critical in the process. Asiimwe says that every recipient must prove they will afford lifetime medication.
Because you are dragging a man from the village. The man even has no shoes. Saying, my father, I love him so much, I'm going to give him my... But the man even has no shoes. The man has a torn shirt. If you cannot maintain a clean shirt, how will you maintain anti-rejection medication? It's very expensive. So some transplants are actually declined. Say, no, it's okay, you go and just put your books ready and get ready to meet the big man.
Hospitals will seek accreditation to carry out organ transplant. Accreditation is said to be an organ-per-organ basis, as each organ has got different prerequisites. The approval will be done by the Uganda Human Organ Donation and Transplant Council, which is empowered by the Act. This council is, however, yet to be established by the Ministry of Health. Ramson Mihire, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.